Manga-Waido.
I'm Kyoko Inoue. I'm a mother of 2 children, and today I'm fitting costumes for the recital in a week's time at the kindergarten. My sons are twins, so naturally, they need 2 costumes. For the children's big day, I stayed up all night to create the adorable costumes. It's a very beautiful costume. Did you make it yourself? Oh, Principal. Yes, making clothes is my hobby. I see. That's great. It's a quality I've never seen before. Thank you very much. We only just moved in, so we'll do our best to get to know you all at the recital. Yes, let's make it a success. Best regards. I used to work in an apparel store and went to a dressmaking school, so I'm really good at making costumes. Of course, the other moms' costumes are adorable, but I guess it's parental stupidity that makes me want my kids to shine. I'm looking forward to it. But soon after this, an incident occurred. What? You really put it here?
Yeah!
My sons had finished changing their clothes while I was in the bathroom. But when I looked where I'd left them, I couldn't find their outfits. Apparently, someone stole it while I was out of sight for a bit. Principal, I just can't seem to find it. I see. I'll ask the others too. But no matter where I looked after that, I couldn't find the costume. I'm sorry. It was my lack of supervision. No, it's not the principal's fault. It's my fault for leaving it up to the kids. What should we do about the recital? Please, don't worry. I'll make another one. I see. I'll be sure to contact you if we find it. I told that to the principal, but there was no way I could produce something just as good in 1 week. I worked on the costume again without sleep, and managed to make it in time for the day of the recital. But the quality was much lower than what I had originally created. Keita, Kota, I'm sorry. The costumes before were better, weren't they?
No, I like this one too.
Yeah, they're both cool.
I see. I'm looking forward to the recital, both of you.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I'll practice more.
Yes, what's important is not the costumes, but the children's performance. That's what I thought going into the recital.
Everyone has such wonderful costumes.
Yes, they must have worked very hard on them. So says Mio Ida, the boss mom of this kindergarten. A person talking with Ida-san is Remi Fujishima, who moved in at the same time as us. Ida-san's husband is an executive of a partially listed company, and apparently, she's on good terms with the board chairperson too. Moreover, she also donated a large sum of money to the kindergarten, so she had a lot of power.
Fujishima's kids are up next. Yes, I've been nervous since yesterday, but I hope they do their best.
Remi Fujishima, on the other hand, is a so-called delinquent mom, due to her flamboyant clothes and outrageous behavior. She has already been shunned by other parents. That's why she's trying to make up for it. Desperate to get in with the kindergarten boss, the incident happened when the sons of that delinquent mom appeared.
Next up is Ryusei, Fujishima, and Daya.
Yes, what a coincidence. Fujishima's kids are twins just like ours. The applause from the parents who had come to watch the show echoed. And when they appeared to the music... What? The delinquent mom's sons were wearing the costumes I had made!
Inoue-san, that outfit.
Yes, I think it's ours. At that moment, someone stared at us in panic. Yes, the delinquent mom Fujishima.
What should we do? Should we call it off and I'll tell Fujishima-san?
But if we make a big deal out of it, the recital will be cancelled. If it's cancelled because of me, the people who moved in might accuse me of not being able to read the air. I'm sure delinquent mom Fujishima is smiling in anticipation of that. I won't do anything for now.
Okay, I understand. I'll see you later.
They then danced adorably and received a round of applause. The kids must have believed that their mother made their costumes as well. Thinking that the children were innocent, I joined them in applauding.
How are my kids?
Yes, it was great. The dancing and the costumes were amazing. What a great success.
Thank you.
Well, that might be the last time you can smile.
Next, we have Keita Inoue and Kota Inoue.
When my sons appeared, the parents started to murmur. Wait, that costume.
It's the same as Fujishima-san's. Oh, really? Did she copy the costume design? How shameless. That's too much.
Plagiarism is bad for children too. In the meantime, my sons began to perform. Then,
Oh, isn't this dance and that outfit from Manwasaka the idol?
oh, you're right. I've seen it before. Yes, this costume is not my original design, but a stage costume of a certain idol group that has been on the market recently. The song is so intense that the average kindergarten can't even dance to it. What? That's amazing.
They look like pros.
No wonder the other mothers were surprised. My husband is a professional dancer and choreographer. He actually came up with the choreography. The kids were taught to dance by their father on a regular basis and mastered skills far beyond the kindergarten level.
Just because you dance a little better doesn't change the fact that you plagiarized. I agree. But if they're such good dancers, why did she copy the costume design?
Loud cheers from the audience erupted at that moment. As my son snapped off the shoulder buttons of their costume, the color instantly switched from red to blue. What? Oh my god, how is that possible?
Oh my god! It could change color in an instant!
Oh, that costume is double layered?
That's how!
But once they realized how it works, it naturally brought up a question. Huh? Fujishima's kids had the same outfit, right?
Yeah, but she didn't use the other color.
Maybe she didn't know?
She made it herself. How could she not know?
What if she didn't make it?
No way!
Meanwhile, the song reached its climax and my son left the stage to cheers from the audience.
Inoue sons were amazing.
Yes, they practiced a lot for this day, so...
But aside from that, I think we'll have to hold a parent meeting after this.
What?
The fact that Fujisama-san and Inoue-san's kids were wearing the same costumes and that Fujisama-san's kids didn't use a costume trick. We need to talk to her properly and clarify the reason for that.
Apparently, Ida-san was on my side. And at an emergency meeting of parents,
I heard from the principal that the costumes Inoue-san made was stolen a week ago.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was. I discussed it with the principal and kept it a secret so as to not cause any trouble, but...
I see. So, Fujishima-san, what do you have to say? I didn't steal anything. As a proof of that, I knew this trick too. Look. Oh.
You don't know how to do it.
So that was Inoue-san's.
That's what it is. It's not possible to make something yourself and then tear it up without knowing how it works. Delinquent mom Fujishima-san quickly became isolated and helpless. Then, to my surprise, she admitted her guilt with ease.
I'm sorry! I stole it! I'm sorry! Ugh. Why did you do that? It was such a cute and beautiful outfit, so I just... But this is theft, you know that, right? Principal, let's call the police.
The police?
No!
Please wait. Let's not call the police.
Inoue-san...
Sure, it's bad enough that she stole the costumes, but the kids are innocent, right?
That's true, but...
I don't want to ruin the recital that just ended up being a great success by doing something like this. Besides, it would be a pity for Fujishima-san's child to find out that his mother stole the costumes.
Thank you! Thank you so much! Fujishima-san? Yes? Inoue-san says so I'll let it slide this time, but... yes?
Please do not talk to me in the future from now on.
Okay.
The delinquent mom, who had received an expulsion order from the boss mom, left the place half crying.
But still, Inoue-san, in addition to your costume making skills, you also seem to have a firm set of good beliefs on education.
No, I just think that as long as the children have a smile on their faces, that's all that matters.
That's wonderful. Would you like to join us for tea sometime? Right, guys?
Yes, I'd love to hear all about it.
Let's go together.
After that day, I was frequently invited by Ida-san and the other members of the Boss Mom group. I was not a fan of such gatherings, but when I finally attended one, it was much different from what I expected. The Boss Mom, Ida-san, didn't seem to be making a big deal out of it. and the other moms were chatting casually with each other. Mostly small talk, but occasionally there were discussions about education, and it became a comfortable space for me as well. And so my position changed from mom who just moved in to mom who is good friends. The delinquent mom, Fujishima on the other hand, has been isolated ever since that incident. I don't know if it was the stress from that, but one day she was caught shoplifting at the supermarket by a clerk and got the police called on her. She was then divorced shortly afterwards, probably because her husband had grown tired of her. She was abandoned by her husband and children and now lives alone in a ramshackle apartment. The husband, who is now a single father, began to attend kindergarten events and learned about the costume theft.
I'm very sorry for causing you so much trouble on that occasion.
No, it's something of the past, so
But what my ex-wife did was a crime, and
I'm not worried about it anymore. It didn't particularly affect my children either, so it's okay. More importantly, please take care of your children.
thank you. You're a very kind person, just as Ida-san told me.
Apparently, the wife is the only one who's a delinquent, and her husband was a very earnest person. Fujisaki-san went around apologizing for his ex-wife's misdeeds and started to get along with the parents. Today, Fujisaki-san's kids and my kids have become good friends and are living a peaceful kindergarten life. This incident reminded me of the importance of living honestly.